gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Jefferson. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. Jefferson against Fultz. Jefferson passing to Dedmon. Greg, if your system overall...
And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Or whatever your system is, I mean, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think
he can be lights out.
Outside Fournier. Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jefferson against Fultz. Outside Leonard. Outside Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down home.
And if you want to talk about, he was in slow motion, just amazing.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Jefferson, and finished off by Jefferson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Feeds it to Vucevic. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Back to Osman. Pass to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss it on the boards. And that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, we can expect a similar result here.
Opposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
In that department.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Fultz against Jefferson. Dedmon trying to break free. Shots good by Jefferson to Vucevic. Over Leonard. Kicks it out to Gordon. George against Fournier. Softly drops in the floater. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack.
Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Now that's a little something extra from Montrez.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Right side Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category.
In a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Osman's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And there's the pass to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. The 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Pass to Osman. Pulls up on the wing. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jefferson passing to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, there's some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Osman. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, here's Jefferson. He's got 14. On the wing, George. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Augustine dishes to Gordon. The Clippers in the lead. Jefferson has a wide open look. But they get it back. And George kicks to Jefferson. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter. This one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. And it trail by 6. He kicks to Fultz. And so Orlando again turning it over. And here is Jefferson. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And George with the stuff. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Outside Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Harrell kicks to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Back to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in. And back to Fultz. Over Dedmon. Fultz, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And Jefferson throws it down home. Isaac outside. Second chance shot. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Bombas checked in for Vucevic. And then for the Clippers, Patterson, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Paul George. Gordon inside. Harrell on him, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Jackson passes to Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game.
On the break, Augustine's running. Kicks to Ross for the tie. Good on the triple. Ross has got 6 points. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The offensive rebound. Count the basket and the foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Yeah, the claw using those broad shoulders and those hands, snatching that one down, wasting no time going back up.
Fournier's checked in for Jetty Osman. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard, as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
It kind of weird to even think that that's the case.
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can handle this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Jefferson with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Jefferson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
In the break, Fournier gets a wide open look. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Jefferson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And if they continue, Kevin.
3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Bamba.
Passing has opened things up for them offensively. Get the perimeter.
Fournier against Jefferson. The pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down. Total about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensation. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Jefferson against Fournier. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel.
To tie it up. Rebound by the Clippers. Jefferson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jefferson drawing the double team. To the middle. And finished off by Jefferson.
When you're given the ball as much.
Back to Fultz. And that one drops for him.
And Fultz is.
We present our New Balance player of the game, James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight.
Clippers leading by 3. And Jefferson gets double teamed. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Vucevic.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only one miss. Again,
brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. Down low, here's Fournier. How's that for an answer? In the fourth quarter from long range. And Jefferson gets double-teamed. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Isaac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get
to on D. To the inside, Dedmon moves back up, and no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim. Harrell's got 12 points here in the second half, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and good the bonus. We'll head to the line for two. That's the first. That narrows the gap to one.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Last break. Here come the Magic. Fournier finds Isaac. Fultz looking around. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jefferson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
They can't really afford to foul here.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. No good.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Jefferson attacking. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.